Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. We are going to do live reads today. So we'll see who comes in the room and I will get the deck shuffled up. And if nobody comes in the room, then we'll do a collective. I feel like I need to move this over a little bit. It's like funky with my lighting. So I don't know what's better, but I guess that's how we're going to do it today with the shadow. All right. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So I have a story. It's kind of a weird story. So we'll start off with that. So as you all know, well, some of you guys know, my day ones, I had a water main break. And then they finally fixed my water main break. And then it broke again. So they fixed it again. So now it's fixed. But after that, now my hot water heater started leaking. And then now it's leaking in the wall. You can hear, like the wall vents, the big square wall vents that like sucks in the air to control like the ventilation systems in your house, I don't know what it's called. But anyways, you can hear water dripping inside of it. So I think that there is a pipe busted within the wall and the water heater's leaking. So tell me that's not weird. But hey, Raven, sure. I'm gonna finish my story real quick. So anyways, it's leaking. So I did research on like the spiritual meaning of like leaks in the house, and it says that like there's some instances that it's like expelling negative energy. So I guess this house must have had a lot of negative energy in it because pipes keep busting and leaking everywhere. All right, let me write you down, Raven. Okay. So shuffling for Miss Raven. All right. Let me get my hands wet. What do we have for Raven? What does she need to know for her most highest good? We have base chakra, which is the root of all your chakras. Can you hear me okay, Raven? And then we have positive movement forward. And then we have power and new beginnings, but in the reverse. I don't know what that's all about. They came out stuck together. I feel like you need to clean your chakras. That way you'll be more balanced. There is more positive movement forward. Underneath is spiritual and material prosperity. I feel that in some instance you feel like things are out of control. I feel that you're ready to start something new, but I feel you feel kind of powerless in a situation, but that's not the truth. You need to regain your power. That way this new beginning can start. Because the fulfillment of wishes is underneath material and spiritual prosperity. And then you also have your crown chakra, rest and rejuvenation, accelerated motion, and hope. So I feel that what you want is coming in, but also you need to clear out everything so you can see clearly. You need to rebalance yourself, clear out your chakras, because there's something in there that's making you feel like you don't have the power to take on this new beginning, but yet you do. And the things that you want are coming in. Because there is that positive movement forward. Like you're moving forward in the direction that you need to go. So you need to take control of the power that's within you. Maybe I feel like you also need to rest and do some meditation, and that'll help clear that out. Because once you do, you're going to see like things are going to start moving fast for you. What do you have for Raven? Please elaborate. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it's like you're not balanced here. You need to be like communicating more. I feel like you feel like something might be broken or like something just not following through. Like it's not being put together how you want it. Holy moly, that flew out. It's the Knight of Coins, but it was in reversed. I feel like you're working hard at something, but you feel like it's not coming through. Like there's no reward. Like you feel like things are kind of going out of control. Don't obsess over things, especially if it's negative. Don't obsess over it's not turning out the way I want. Oh my gosh, it's not turning out the way I want. Because in return, that's attracting it not turning out the way you want. You know what I mean? So that's something that maybe you need to work on. Seeing the future in a clear mind, balancing that out, and really tapping into your power. That way this new beginning can start. Because I do feel that it is coming in. And then we have temperance, which is balance. There's a lot of balance here in your read. You need to just be patient. I feel, plus like kind of know, like I know you're a Gemini, and sometimes we can be impatient as Geminis because we want what we want and we want it now, and things don't move quick enough. Then we kind of feel like discouraged in a way, but don't focus on that discouragement because that's only going to attract things not coming in the way that you want them to, or you not thinking that they're going to come in. You need to stand in your power and know that the things that you are working on are going to work out. We have the King of Cups and also the Magician, because that's like a nice balance between your head, your emotional control, not getting overwhelmed, understanding what is going on and embracing it. And not thinking like it's not coming in quick enough. I'm not going to get this, because you are. You just need to kind of rebalance yourself and just be patient. Sometimes things take time, but they're taking time to cultivate you. I feel like you're going to end up creating something really great, but you still need to work on mastering yourself. And then we also have the Six of Coins, which was on the top of the deck, but like flipped up like that. So that's interesting. I feel like maybe you're really generous with other people. Maybe you need to share your ideas a little bit more, especially if it's in a work environment. That way you can shine, like voice what it is that you're thinking. Don't be scared, like to stand out and to shine, because that's what you're meant to do, to stand out and to shine. Hey, Johnny, I got you. I just stabbed myself with the pen. Maybe, Raven, like you're kind of boggled. You're still kind of like worried about, well, if I do this, then that might make you shine too much. And then what would other think? Don't think about that. It's kind of like you're so distracted with not standing in your power and things not working out that you're kind of making that your reality. It's kind of like you're so sidetracked that, you're not paying attention to the things that are around you. Even though like you're generous with others, you need to share your idea. But also you kind of need to be generous to yourself and kind of give yourself a pat on the back. Because there is like, once this stuff gets cleared out and you kind of like change your perspective, things are going to take off really quickly. And you're going to notice that your wishes, things worked out that way to fulfill your wishes because you needed to be ready for it. You needed to be strong and standing in yourself, because there's new opportunities coming in, right? Like there's going to be a gift to you. You're going to go on a new adventure, but you just have to balance your emotional control, like balance your head and your heart and your emotions here. It's that nice balance, because we have the King of Cups, which is very balanced and knowing what he's feeling, why he's feeling that way, thinking logically, not letting his emotions take control over his actions. And the Temperance is very balanced. It's very guided. It's very spiritual, right? It's very like you got to find the balance and the middle path and know that this is happening for a reason, right? And then the Two of Cups, like reversed, is kind of like, maybe something that you're in and that you're working on, like you feel it's broken and you just like things are really imbalanced. You just need to work on that communication and voicing out what it is that you want. I feel very hot, like on the top of my head. I feel like you got a lot of ideas. You just need to voice them out. And you need to stand out from the crowd. Don't give up your power to other people. Always stand in your power. That's another big thing. You need to stand in your power and don't give it up. And there's something in your energy with the Five of Swords reversed that you need to forgive, because if you don't forgive, that kind of takes control over you as well, because forgiveness is for yourself, right? If not, then that energy still has control over your mind. And if your mind is sidetracked, you can't focus on where you need to go because you're living in the past. You need to be in the present, not in the past, because that's kind of like baggage, you know? And we have the Four of Cups sideways. You need to make sure that you choose yourself, choose happiness over choosing to be upset or talk about the past because something did you wrong, or think that it's not going to happen or it's not going to come in, because that's what you attract whenever you do that. Be courageous and determined and go after what you're passionate for, right? I feel like you're cultivating something new. I feel like once you get this balance and you stand within your power, you're going to have a new sense of self. And you're going to see what it is that you're really able to create. What it is that you're working on is really like becoming powerful, right? Like it's a wonderful creation. Just keep your willpower strong. And with that strength, it's kind of like blocking out anything negative. It's like a shield against the negative, so that nothing but positive can come in, you know, because those things are also lessons to us. It's to make you stronger so that you can take this on. And know that you are worthy of this. You're worthy of this new beginning. Don't think it's not coming in. You're just going to be a little bit, you know, patient. And work on this nice fine balance. Like, don't let your emotions take over. We have another card for Raven. We have the Knight of Coins. I don't know if he's stressy, but I see somebody stressing, and quit stressing. Work on releasing that stress, and don't overindulge yourself because you're stressing or whatever it is that you're taking on in excess. Don't take on things in excess because you're stressed. That's not a healthy release. Because that's the Ten of Coins comes in after that, right? You're going to end up having, I feel like there's a accumulation of money that's coming in, right? With the Ten of Coins, because you got this card yesterday as well. You do have money coming in. You have a great idea. Just need to clear out anything that's like not for your most highest good, and don't hold yourself down. Get your chakras cleared out. Stand in your power. That way this new beginning will come in, because you have that, the fulfillment of wishes. That's like what you're wishing for and what you're wanting is going to come in, but it can't come in if you're blocking it, right? The crown chakra. Embrace those ideas that are coming into you. If you feel like you need to move in a different direction, then that's what you need to do. And don't think that you're not worthy of it or you can't do it. Stand in your power, because that is for you and that's the direction that you need to go. I feel like you need to meditate a little bit more and get more rest. I feel like you need to rest more and just kind of rejuvenate yourself. Focus on yourself and your well-being. Don't always be go, 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 go. That way, this accelerated motion and the hope is like this gift and this new kind of sense of self, this new passion can be ignited within you, because the time is now. Like, things are going slowly. That way you can learn to stand in your power and not give up your power to other people, and to stand out from the crowd, right? Because once you do and things start moving, they're going to move very quickly and you're going to be surprised. So that's why you're going to see why things like are moving positively forward, but they're moving forward in a slower than what you want. It's because it's preparing you for this. There's still a couple of more things that you need to do, and then things are going to take off. And that's what I have for you, Miss Raven. All right. And then next we have Johnny. And then we have Kellis. Yes. Is it Kellis or Kellis? I hope I pronounced it correctly. So sorry if I don't. Let me get these cards mixed up well. And then I'll clear the energy. How are you guys doing today? Like the milkshake singer? appreciate you guys being here today. Hey, Tony. How are you? Are you wanting to read today, sir? All right, I have those done. Sorry, I'm like so quiet. I already told my little water leak story. It's not really much going on here today. I've just been bitching. What have you guys been up to? Hey, Mark. It's Mark. I haven't seen you in one of my reads yet. I dig it. Thank you. So I'll do Tony and then Mark. Shuffling for Johnny. I feel like there's something you've been working hard on that's going to bring you a lot of joy. Maybe you've gotten away from somebody that's not very truthful all the time. Johnny. Shuffling for Johnny. I feel like you're making plans, and these are like really big decisions. As here, the world is in the palm of your hand, Johnny. Go after what you want. All right, let me sage or use Palo Santo. It is warm. It's not really warm in my house either, so that's weird. There's somebody you know that might have gone to like the doctor or the hospital lately. For some reason I'm hearing that, or it might be in the near future. And I heard just know they're going to be okay. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. All right. Hold on one second. All right. I'm drowning myself in Palo Santo. All right. What do I have for Johnny? We have Hope that came out sideways, and also Crown Chakra came out sideways, and they were on top of each other. Really, you need to believe in yourself and your thoughts, and don't let negative thoughts get in your way. I feel that maybe you overthink things too much. And that sometimes makes you like, I don't know. There's something like about having hope in this situation and you needing to trust. It's like you have it in the palm of your hands, but sometimes you drop it, is what I just seen. Trust your mind and your thoughts, but don't overthink things to where it's like you think that it's not coming in. It's kind of like your manifestations is what I just heard. All right. We just had 3 that came out. We have financial material change, and then sacrifice and victory came out like this. Sorry, my son's very loud and doesn't know what it means to quiet down. And on the bottom, we have new beginnings, and then a firm foundation and following your intuition, and the mental conflict and solitude and authority. I feel like there's a new beginning that is coming into you, but you need to keep the hope alive. You need to trust your intuition and not doubt yourself because you're overthinking things with the thoughts in your head. I feel like there's going to be a big financial change that's coming into you. Well, there's some things that you might feel like you're sacrificing yourself, but you need to see it's like I see the rainbow, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that's coming in. It's going to be very successful. So maybe you're having to sacrifice some things to get to where it is that you want. But this is a whole new beginning. So trust the process is what I just heard. What do we have for Johnny? I don't know if this song is of significance to you. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Itty bitty baby. It's in his hands. Maybe you have a small child. Something's dealing with small children's coming in. I'm not sure. Because the victory and success, it also kind of reminds me of the Lion King. For some reason, I'm seeing the Lion King where he holds the kid up over the mountain. What is this that just came out? We have the King of Coins, 6 of Coins, Strength, 9 of Coins. We also have the 2 of Coins, the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the 8 of Coins. But you need to keep the hope because whatever this is, the material change, it is coming in. You're going to be very prosperous. I feel like you want to be a good provider and be able to be generous with other people and help other people out. Maybe you feel like you're sacrificing yourself because you're always helping others out, but yet you're working on something and the things that you're working on, you don't feel like it's coming in quick enough. You need to stand in your strength, right? Be courageous. Trust your inner strength and your convictions, and that's what you need to follow. The fruits of your labor are going to pay off, but don't be reckless on where you spend your money. Put it aside in where you need to go. There needs to be a fine balance here. Don't overspend on things, but you can still have a good time. With the Hierophant here, I feel like you need to trust your spiritual guides is what I'm hearing. You need to trust where it is that you're led to go. Maybe you're wanting to create a new legacy for yourself and your family, or to be the first in something. I feel like you need to stay calm in the situations and show yourself some compassion. Keep working hard. I feel like you have really high standards and you're being very meticulous in this thing that it is that you work on. You're really, you do your due diligence in life is what I just heard. Then we have the Empress. The Empress is very fruitful, right? It's like you're creating something, you're nurturing something. There's something coming in, and there's a lot of orbs around this card, but you're going to be sitting on the throne. I feel like you need to nurture something a little bit more, but still enjoy the beauty that there is around you. I just heard you need to go outside a little bit more, go hiking, go be one with nature. So I feel that that will make you like, it's kind of like, it's freeing. Holy moly, that just flew out. This came out sideways. It's the Six of Wands. I feel like you don't feel like you're being recognized enough, but the thing is, victory and success is coming in. Maybe you want to be recognized in the public eye, but at the same time, there needs to be a nice balance. You need to keep your head on your shoulders and regain control of like your emotions, like sense of balance. We have two things that's like a balancing, like having emotional control here, and that can also have to do with like your crown chakra, right? It's that not doubting yourself and trusting your intuition, not overthinking things. And if you're doing things the correct way, you need to go with it and don't overthink the situation and how it is you need to move. You just need to move, right? And that's what's going to bring in this material change, right? I feel like there's going to be a lot of choices coming in your way, but don't daydream your life away. Go live your dreams is what I just heard. I feel like something like you need to sit down and contemplate what it is that you really want, and that's going to bring you like a sense of freedom and a sense of excitement, and you're going to go like, you need to explore some new avenues because there's going to be a lot coming into you very quickly. You're going to have to make some quick decisions. I feel like there's something that you're working on, that you were working on like mastering. There's something that you are working on creating. You need to follow that, right? Because then we also have, another one. You're making decisions. Maybe you're going to have to like move for a new job. Take that step, take that leap of faith, follow your intuition and where you need to go. And there's also a new collaboration coming in. You're going to meet some people, if it hasn't already happened, that you're discussing something new within a team, right? Just use your wisdom and your intuition, and don't taint your unconscious by overthinking. I don't know, whatever this is going to be familiar to you is what I'm saying. Just work on your tactics, and you're being strategic, and go with that, right? Because I feel like you're walking away from anything that's like not serving you, but just make sure you walk away from like disillusionment. Don't create something that's not there by overthinking. And that's what I have for you, Johnny. Hey, Divine Gemini. Are you wanting a read? All right, next we have Khalees. That's a pretty name. Let me get these nice and mixed up. And then we have Tony, and then Mark, and then Divine Gemini. Sorry, guys, my son's loud. Getting these nice and mixed up. Shuffling for Khalees. Okay, Tony. There's something having to do with working hard and doing your due diligence, something creative, maybe something artsy, something of that nature with the Seven of Coins, because it came out. You're working hard and being very like persistent at something. These nice mixed up, and I'm going to mix up the other deck. And we'll clear the energy and we'll rock and roll, please. Shuffling for Colleen. I feel like you're working on also something you're working hard on is creating a foundation for something. I feel like you're really tapping into your intuition and going for it. Because intuition just came out again. Maybe you need to follow your intuition more and trust it. All right. Sorry, my nose is itching. I'm getting downloads. All right, what is it that police needs to know? Thanks. I heard walk the walk and talk the talk. And I heard the song Walk It Like I Talk It for some reason. Maybe you like that song. I don't know. I have patience in reverse and also spiritual strength. That's in the upright. Here, let me show you. And then I have memories of love that was sideways. And then fulfillment of wishes, which is in reverse. And there's hope on the bottom. I feel like you're being really impatient in something, but you're also growing in your spiritual strength. Like there's something that you're really tapping into, and that's going to be a great foundation for you. You know which wisdom that you need to make. I think that you're reflecting on the past a lot, on somebody that might have disappointed you, and you might feel like, I don't know, like your wish come true is lost is what I just heard. But you need to stay, like, keep the hope alive. And I feel like you're going to end up being rejuvenated. Just stay in your faith because there's going to be a new union that's coming in. You're just right now, it's like you're building a strong backbone. You're building a strong foundation for yourself and what it is that you want for the future. I think that's also what you might be working hard at, right? Is just keeping strong in your faith in who you are and what it is that you really want. It's kind of like healing. We have balance. We have King of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Coins, the Seven of Wands. And then we also have the Five of Cups. feel like you need to work on it's like you're being impatient. You want things to come in like when you want it to come in, but work on balancing like your priorities right now. Like what is really important at this point and adapting to the things that are around you. Like you need to look at like be strong, like spiritually strong. I feel like that's what you're working on. And kind of look at the big picture, right? Because you're overcoming these challenges right now. And I was told like you're becoming a leader. With a leader, it comes great responsibilities. I feel like you might have, had your heart broken at one time. You felt like, you thought this person was the one, but it turns out that they weren't, right? But, I feel like with the 9 of Coins, that there's going to be something coming into you, right? It's kind of like the fruits of your labor are paying off, but don't be reckless, right? Because you're going to be rewarded. Just keep persevering through what you're going through. Don't be defensive towards people, especially because you've been disappointed. Sometimes that makes us really defensive. Like we put up this big, huge wall, and that huge wall isn't good for your healing. Like you can be protective over yourself without blocking everybody off. I feel that once you do this, it's kind of like you're going to be emotionally stable, and that's what you're working on. I feel like that's kind of like the fruits of your labor paying off. It's this sense of satisfaction in the situation that you're in and that you've overcome this. I feel like you're really working hard at it. You're doing your due diligence and you're realizing what is it that you want? What is that? Like, what are you passionate about? And I feel like that passion is going to come in. Like you have higher standards than what you did, because I feel like you're starting a new cycle and things are changing. And I feel like you've changed with the Death card. And this change came over like this. It's the Three of Swords. It's the heartbreak. It's the emotions. But I feel like it's being washed clean here because it's the ocean and salt water. I feel like maybe you need to take spiritual baths to help protect you and guide you through this journey, right? I feel like you're also going through it, but just make sure, like maybe this person was really foolish and really kind of, immature in a sense, but just make sure that you don't do foolish things over like during this process of healing or whatever it was that hurt you. Because this could even be a family dynamic. Sometimes family situations, you get screwed over and you're disappointed and you're like, holy crap, we were family, right? But even though you're family, like people still do mess up. I heard forgive yourself and forgive others, because there's going to be a new opportunity that is coming into you, right? I feel like this has gained you more wisdom, right? And you've also like working on training your subconscious so that way you don't repeat the cycles and go through it again. I feel like now you're more wise to what it is that you want, and that's part of the reason why you've gone through this is to gain that wisdom and like notice these kind of like red flags and what is it that I really want, instead of just kind of jumping into things. Make sure you don't jump into things with a blind eye. Don't do that out from one and under another to get over things, because that's not going to help you heal. All that is covering it up, and you bring your past baggage into your future, or even like people that might have screwed you over in your family. You don't want to bring that on. You want to make sure that you heal from that, because all that does is that taints future relationships. You know what I mean? And even people that you come in contact with friendships. It's like you put up this big wall. And sometimes you need to take that wall down, right? Because not everybody's going to hurt you. But just know, like notice those red flags that you gain from your intuition and your wisdom. So that way you recognize it. So like things don't repeat as far as whatever that was and whoever it was that hurt you. You felt like all was lost, right? I feel like you're really tired. And I also feel like you're bored. You need to go do something new and experience something new in life. Like just go out and enjoy yourself. Because I feel like you're going to be, building a new team. Like new people are going to come in around you, right? Also feel like something around you is disorganized. I heard organize your house. That way you don't feel like all over the place. But I do feel like you're going to be building something with somebody. And that's coming in. It's like you're being prepared for it, right? Just make sure that you keep staying resilient and stand your ground here, because it's going to come in quickly. You need to keep your faith and your hope, because this is divinely guided. It has spirit all over you. It's like your wish is going to be fulfilled. Keep the faith, right? Keep looking forward and expanding within yourself. So I feel like there's also rapid growth that's been happening within you. I feel like you've been really nourishing yourself, and that's good. It's good to take a time out. So that's what I have for you. Just keep standing strong within yourself and doing your self-growth. Because once that happens, that's because you're going to follow your wisdom. And it's just you're reaffirming your foundation. Like you're rebuilding your foundation and you're realizing what it is that you don't want. If you know what you don't want, then you know when somebody comes towards you to go towards what you do want. And that's when this harmony is going to come in. It's like possible new relationships going to come in. So that's beautiful. I dig it. Aw, thank you, Cleve. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I guess I'm kind of different than some people. All right, let's get these mixed up. Oh, my goodness. And now we have Mr. Mark. Are you still here, Mark? Mark. Yay. Okay. And then after Mark, we have Divine Gemini. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps the channel grow. I truly appreciate you guys. Shuffling for Mark. What is it that Mark needs to know? I feel like you feel stuck in a situation, Mark. So you might be being a little bit compulsive. There's going to be a celebration coming in towards you. I heard something has to give. Or something you need to release. What is it that Mark needs to know? You need to stand in your power, Mark. Oh my gosh, I'm having downloads. My nose is itching off. Sorry, guys. Get this mixed up. Shuffling for Mark. Are you guys doing anything fun this weekend? I guess it's Sunday. I just kind of assume that everybody's out tomorrow because it's President's Day. But then, there's some of you also that don't live in the U.S. So that's kind of, absurd for me to assume. Oh, you still have to work? You always have to work. All right, I'm gonna do my little leap thing, and then we're going to cleanse the energy. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. I heard you might get a promotion soon for some reason. Or you might be going for a promotion soon. Something's getting promoted. Mr. Mark. So that's a good thing. Take my little blanket off. It's very warm. Let's clear out this energy. And we're going to dig into you. There's something about speaking your truth. My face is itching. But doing it in a humble way is what I just heard. All right. Let me move this over here. Still going towards me. I guess there's a lot of energy that's around here because no matter what side I'm moving this on, it's blowing right in my face. Maybe you need to clear your space, Mark, because there's a lot of energy around you. There's somebody you know that might pass away soon, is what I heard. Sorry for the bad news. We have conflict, throat chakra, that's confirmation. You're not seeing things clearly with your crown chakra in reverse. But then we have firm foundation and universe that's sideways. Underneath that, discontent and boredom, material harvest and new beginnings and fulfillment of wishes, patience and planning, prosperity begins and it's your destiny. I feel like you're not thinking clearly about something. There's a lot of you kind of feel defeated, but you need to speak your truth. And I do feel like you need to do it in a humble way because I heard that before we started the read. I feel like you're it's like you're building a strong back, or maybe your back hurts. But I feel like this has to do with your foundations, and foundations might be rocky right now, but this is going to firm up, and it's guided by the universe. There's something about this is a lesson that you need to learn. But I feel like you're just not happy with the situation that you're in. I also feel like you might be kind of bored. There's something with like a new beginning, maybe a new house, maybe like things are going to become like lush and green. All you have to do is turn around and look at what you do have and the brightness that's around you, right? I feel like there's going to be some kind of financial change, material harvest that's going to come into you. And there's going to be a whole new beginning. I feel like the things that you're wanting and you're wishing for, once you kind of start thinking clearly, those fulfillment of wishes are going to come in, right? You just need to be patient and plan out what it is that you want, because you're going to have a prosperous new beginning, because prosperity begins. It's like right now you're cultivating and growing the tree, and this is destiny, like it's divinely guided for you. But you do need to be patient, and it will come in, and you're going to be like celebrating here soon. All right, it's all a matter of time. All right, also don't doubt yourself on what you're capable of. And we have the Five of Swords sideways. Something about like resentment, right? But I also feel like you're really ambitious. Let's see what this is about. You might resent the situation that you're in, but just keep working for your dreams, is what I just heard. Also, somebody might be lying to you, and you know that they're lying. Then we have Temperance. I feel like you're looking for like the meaning in things. Like there's something that you need to, just because this again has to do with patience. There's a lot in this reading that has to do with patience. You need to be patient and find that nice, like kind of like the middle path here with the Temperance. And we have the Queen of Coins. That has to do with like, I feel like you need to look at the practical side of things to gain the security that you want, especially in your financial situation. And I feel like the security is coming in. I feel like you are going to be like creating this comfortable environment for yourself, but I also feel like you need to work on kind of like speaking your truth, but just do it in a nice way. Present it in a humble way is what I just heard. You're going to have some difficult choices, and I feel that this has to do with your foundation, right? Beginning that foundation, how to get it firm, is these choices that you need to make. Don't be indecisive, and maybe there's something that you need to cut off and start over from scratch. I feel like you're going to have a lot of accomplishment and responsibilities that are coming into you, and I feel like all these burdens that you have had, that you're going to be like, it's going to be completed. That cycle is going to be completed, and you're going to have all that set aside. Like you're going to be released from your burdens here. But once that happens, like this resentment might go away. Because then I also feel like you might be going on a new adventure, and it's going to set you like free, right? And you're going to be really excited about it. And that's kind of where this is going towards. Because you have like, you might feel defeated right now. You might be running from a truth of something. But the thing is, once you find that patience, right? It's like you're going to find the meaning in all this that you're going through. You're going to be exploring a new avenue. You're going to be taking a new journey. Maybe you might get a new car. But there's going to be like something with, I don't know, you're running towards something, you're driving towards something. But this also with the Chariot could be like you're getting a new car, you're getting a car, new vehicle. Just keep being disciplined within yourself and keep self-control, because that self-control is going to lead you to your success, right? And that could be also leading you towards this security, because we have it right on top of the Queen of Coins. What is it that marked me snow? That flung out. That has something to do with healing, like maybe like your childhood wounds, or there's going to be something coming in. Maybe you have memories of old times, something like you're having like reminiscing about, is what I see. But also I see that there's something that you need to heal within yourself. I feel like there's like a gift of love coming in towards you. That gift of love could be like a gift of a new idea or a gift of job well done is what I just heard. There's just another thing with balance here with the Two of Coins. Balancing your decisions and your priorities and adapting to what it is that's around you. That's the two, like you have two different things of balancing what it is that's around you and being practical in a situation, not overspending where you don't need to. I feel that balance and that adapting is going to be coming like it's on top of accomplishments and responsibilities. Possibly like you might be getting a promotion or going on to a new job or something of that nature, but it's going to have like a lot more responsibility. So you're going to have to learn how to balance your time and your priorities better. Or don't spend your money on foolish things. Don't waste your money where it doesn't need to go. Because then we have the Ten of Cups. I do see like happiness coming in. And that goes on the Page of Wands, right? You're going to be exploring something new. You're going to feel free. You're going to be ultimately happy. Uncross my legs. And it's like an inner happiness, right? Your dreams come true is what it is. Maybe it's a job, like a dream come true in a job or just in your situation. And I feel like because we have the Page of Swords and it's looking right at the Ten of Cups. And it's underneath the Chariot, right? There's some kind of like, your mind's going to be going somewhere else. Like you're really curious, and that's like you're curious about your dreams and it's going towards this wish fulfillment. I follow the curiosity is what I just heard. And then a new feelings of like following your intuition is where this is going to come in. But also you need to follow your intuition of where it is that you need to go. Where you might be going towards is something that might be familiar to you. But also don't be indecisive, right? If you need to make a difficult choice, go ahead and make it if it's for your highest good. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is like emotional stability. Work on what's going to make you happy. And that's where you're going to bring in like this more luxurious lifestyle, I feel. And you're going to be satisfied with what it is that you're doing, right? Then we have the Nine of Swords, but it's sideways. So I feel like there's going to be something that's going in, but you might be panicking, right? Something might need to slow down, or you might be waiting for something to come in. But once it does, there's going to be a lot of action. There's going to be a lot of quick decisions that you need to make. But stay calm and don't panic, because this movement forward is going to be positive movement. And you're going to have a new partnership or a new connection that will be coming into you. And it's a very positive one. Keep going for what it is that you want. Don't give up too soon is what I just heard. You might need to walk by blind faith and have more faith in yourself here. Because I feel like you're working on creating your own legacy and that you'll see it come in. Because then we also have like a new opportunity is coming into you. You're going to be going on a new adventure. You just need to show like more compassion to yourself. You're going to be very comfortable where it is and where you are here with the Queen of Cups. You just need to stay calm in this situation and don't panic. Don't bring in stress where it doesn't need to be, but cut off the stresses that are within your 3D life is what I just heard. But you're going to be recognized. I feel like you might be like publicly rewarded. You're going to be successful. You're going to have a victory in what this situation is. So there's just something you need to work on is following your intuition. What's in the light comes, or what's in the dark comes to light. Work on your subconscious and training your subconscious to be more positive. That way positive things will come into you. Right now, I feel like you feel things are very unclear, but things are unclear because there's something that you need to work on. That's the walking by blind faith. Like you're walking by blind faith and you know that it's going to come in, even if it's unclear right now. So don't panic and trust your intuition, because there is going to be an opportunity coming in. It's going to be more prosperous. It's going to bring in more money. It's going to bring in, like you're going to be rewarded for a job well done, is what I just heard. Just standing your strength, right? Your authority with the Emperor. Gain some more structure within your day-to-day life is what I just heard, and keep being ambitious. Follow your heart and what ideals it is that you want. Just because it doesn't come in right now doesn't mean it's not coming in. I feel like you're going to be inspired with what this is that's coming in. You're creating something new. Stand strong in your willpower. Something's going to be gifted to you. I feel like you're going to be taking like a lot of action. Just don't be impulsive in the things that you do, because you're going to be leaving behind. There's a transition that's going on. You're leaving things behind. You're moving on. You're moving forward. There's a lot of movement in this. And then you're going to have a lot of harmony with the world here. You're going to be like, thank God. Whew, this is what I see you doing. You know, you're going to feel fulfilled, right? It's going to be, you're going to feel complete. The things that you want are coming in here. And that way you can, maybe an inheritance might be coming to you with a 10 of coins is what I just heard. But also you're going to be setting like your own legacy, working on your own things. You're going to be accumulating more money here in the near future is what I just heard. Just get out of the conflict and remain in the reality of what is. Don't create conflict where there isn't any, and be a little bit more frugal and conservative. That way you can be more secure within yourself and your finances here. And that's what I have for you, Mark. Oh, crap. Spam. Thank you. Is it Manor? How do you say that? I'm going to have a Divine Gemini, and then I'll get you. Is it Manor? Am I saying that right? Manor? How do you say that? Manor? Questions are $10. It's pinned at the top via Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo. But generals are free. So just let me know in the chat what you would prefer, my love. And get that cleared out so it's good and I can see. All right, now we are on Divine Gemini. Let me get this shuffled up really good, and then you will be next. Manor. I want to say that correctly. I don't want to butcher your name, but I am kind of horrible at names, so I do apologize if I'm butchering it. Get these shuffled up. And I'll get the other deck shuffled up, and we'll be ready to go, Divine Gemini. Shuffling for Divine Gemini. I feel like there's something about might be a lot of competition around you, Divine Gemini. Maybe you're in competition with yourself. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I appreciate it. I can give you a general. Specific questions are $10. Most definitely. But I will pull I'll pull a couple of love cards for you. I'll give you a love general if that's what you would like. I don't mind. Divine Gemini. Ah. I feel like you might feel somebody touching your ankles when you sleep. Like it feels like something's crawling on you, but it's not there. I heard you're walking in the right direction, Divine Gemini. Keep following your intuition and what it is that you know to do. Don't listen to others' input if it's not for your most highest good. I just heard you know where to go. You know what you're doing. There's just an orb that flew this way. I don't know if you guys seen it. There's another one. There's somebody in your ancestors that are around you and they're trying to guide you the right direction is what I'm hearing. They might touch your ankles very softly and it feels like something's crawling on you, or your feet when you're sleeping. I feel that also that is like they're guiding you to like guiding the steps that you need to take is what I just heard. I feel like you have a lot of spirit guides around you. There are a lot of orbs in here right now, Divine Gemini. Or don't be conflicted within yourself. And then also somebody might pat your knee because I feel somebody patting my knee on my left side. Or somebody that's passed away used to pat your knee. And that's who's here right now that's guiding you. Because I just felt like kind of like consoling, it's okay type patting your knee. I'm shuffle this one more time, Divine Gemini, and then I'm going to get the other deck mixed up. There's somebody that's seriously guiding you in the walks and the steps that you take. They might be coming to you in your dreams because I feel them touching my legs and patting my knees. So there's somebody that's passed on that used to pat you on the knee and tell you it's okay, or touch your knees and speak to you. Like face to face is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody with their hands on your knees. You guys are sitting down facing each other and they're talking to you and it's like serious conversation. Get this cord out of the way. You might have a lot of kids that play outside of your house and you can hear them a lot. I know that's random. Shuffling for Divine Gemini. might be getting headaches a lot. All right, hold on one second. And then we're going to get into the cards. My homemade bleep. My sticky tab just got stuck. All right, what is it that Divine Gemini needs to know? Material harvest, emotional loss, you might feel like things are slipping through your fingers. Then we have sacrifice, partnerships and alliances, and authority. Reward and recognition. Solitude and love begin. Standing your power. I feel like you might have lost a lot. And there's somebody that, or something that you've lost. I feel like there's a lot of material harvest coming in your way, and you're going to be rewarded for it, right? Everything that you've gone to, you're going to be recognized, rewarded for this. I feel like there's like you really sacrificed yourself. There's a lot of emotional loss here, but you're going to gain new partnerships and alliances. Just stand in who you are and what you know, and in your own power is what I just heard. I also heard, what? You got this. I'm here with you. I heard I'll never leave you. We have the Queen of Wands that came in sideways. I feel like you need to keep standing in your courage and follow your passions, right? Don't be insecure or don't be jealous. I feel like with the High Priestess reversed, like maybe you feel like somebody has secrets or somebody had secrets, and maybe that's the emotional loss because you feel like you might have had to let somebody go. You might be really kind of like repressed and just kind of like going within. Kind of like you lost yourself when you lost this person. And then we have the Death card reversed. I feel like you're holding on to something, and there's something that's stagnant within your life. And that might be like the sacrificing. It's kind of like you're scared to change. So you're kind of sacrificing yourself. There's something that you need to sacrifice and to go forward. And that way you can end this cycle. A change within yourself that needs to be made. I feel like there's something like you need to work on being fearless, because if you're scared to change right here with this card, you need to not be afraid. Be fearless, be adventurous, and take action on what it is that you want. Because once you do and you move forward, you're going to meet new people. You're going to have new partnerships. You're going to have new alliances that better suit you. Divine Gemini. Keep standing in your own power and be resilient and move forward, right? Keep going in what it is that you want. Because when we have the Ace of Cups, there's a lot of emotional loss here. Fives might be significant to you. And also possibly sevens. 573 is what I just heard. There's something here that you need to be courage, stand in your, like, be determined and move forward here. Don't feel like you're empty. Don't feel like you're lost. Don't feel like, I feel like maybe there's some secrets or something that you need to work on getting past, and take action towards that. Go on new adventures and be fearless here. But also, like, you're very resilient. Stand in your power. Speak your truth. Whatever this loss is like kind of like you feel empty inside is what I'm seeing. You need to rejuvenate yourself. But there's a lot of anxiety that's going on, possibly a lot of traumas. And that's where this kind of like you lost yourself. But it's a misrepresentation because you're a strong person. And what you went through was going in to make you a strong person and to build you up. I heard you lost to be rebuilt, and I'm here with you guiding you through. There's a lot of obstacles right now. I feel like you're really frustrated, but you're still looking ahead. I feel like you're going to have rapid growth here once you kind of see that there's still a lot of hope. Like everything isn't hopeless here. So don't be frustrated. Sometimes there's delays and obstacles, but it's to grow us. It's all until you can stand in your power, because we have sacrifice, the death card reversed, and the 3 of Wands sideways, right? It's like, don't feel like everything is lost. Don't make yourself stagnant and hold on to things of the past. Don't fear change, because change is coming. And that's why there's obstacles and delays, because you're scared of the change. Look forward and look ahead, because you're going to be expanding, right? There's going to be new partnerships and alliances coming in. Take action towards that. Be adventurous. Be fearless. Balance your emotions. Get your emotional stability going on, like your mind and your emotions. Keep that balance here. And I feel like that's what you're gaining here with the King of Cups. It's that nice, fine balance that you needed. It's like you're moving on from this emotional loss that happened, and it happened to grow you bigger, because there's a bigger things that are coming into you that you needed to be. It's kind of like polished for, like you're being polished is what I see. I see somebody going like this with a like shining a penny. You might see dimes laying around sporadically, just let you know. That's your guides and your ancestors letting you know that they're there with you. Don't give up or feel like you're overwhelmed. I feel like you're overwhelmed. You're not very confident in yourself right now, but you need to stand strong in who it is that you are, because the fruits of your labor are going to pay off. And I feel like there's just like a lot of obstacles right now. Maybe you're engulfing yourself and becoming obsessed with work, not to think about what it is that you need to work on within yourself. Sometimes you need to embrace those emotions, feel them, and then that way you can mend them and work on what it is for the inside, because there's a lot of something that you're going to be rewarded for here with the 9 of Coins. The fruits of your labor are going to pay off, because you have recognition reward basically twice here with the 9 of Coins, and then also our Psychic Tarot deck. You just need to go within, right? I feel like you might be going through a tower moment, but there's something that's mending you. But there is going to be like kind of like love yourself and pour into your cup right here. Maybe a new relationship might be coming in, but this is all going on to make you more powerful, a stronger person, right? And then we have Page of Swords. I feel like there's something that you're really restless in. Maybe you feel like your creativity is blocked and it's making you restless. Then we have the 7 of Coins sideways here. Keep working hard and persevering and doing your due diligence and what it is. And don't stress out about things that you can't control. Just keep working towards your goals, and don't feel like, I feel like you might feel like you're working on something, but you're not getting results. And I also feel like there's something that like maybe you're just really distracted, and that's what this like anxiety could be coming in. It could be distracting you from the work that you need to get done. And then we have Justice sideways. But I feel like honestly, somebody might have been like, it might be something that's unfair. You feel like it's not going to work in your favor, but it is. Justice is going to be balanced out, right? Somebody might have been a liar, been dishonest to you, but the truth is going to come out. Just make sure that you recognize like clarity is going to come to you and it's going to come in. Don't worry about other people and what they've done and what karma that's going to reap, because that also reaps bad karma on you. Just worry about yourself and your healing and what it is that you're moving forward to, because I feel like there's something that's going to be very prosperous, right? Just know like everything's just this is all going on to become balanced, right? I feel like spirit's around you, and I really see that balance. And like she's walking blind. Walk by blind faith. Don't be foolish in situations. Embrace the innocence of what is that's around you. Divine Gemini. I think this is kind of teaching you, because this came out sideways. It's the 2 of Pentacles, but it's like you're kind of really overwhelmed right now. You might need to reorganize some things, restructure some things. That way you can be balanced again. Balance your priorities and what it is that's important to you. This is also that you can learn to adapt to different situations, because that's when new opportunities are come into you. It's like a whole new adventure here. Once you stand in your authority, stand in your ground, know that this stuff is coming in. The fruits of your labor will be paid off. I feel that, there's these obstacles and challenges that are coming in. It's teaching you to balance your heart and your emotions here and really come into your sense of self, and learn how to like breathe. I feel like you need to breathe when you feel overwhelmed. You might be having anxiety attacks is what I heard. Or like feel like like that. Like you just need to breathe and keep working hard on what it is that you want, because it's going to pay off. Your hard work is going to pay off. I feel like you just kind of need to keep working and going within. Love yourself and pour into your own cup a little bit more and stand in your power. Keep being resilient. Maybe you need to meditate a little bit. That way the answers can come into you. And that's what I have for you, Divine Gemini. No, that was Divine Gemini. I'm getting to you now. All right, we're going to get these shuffled up, and then I will read for you. I'm going to get these shuffled up good, and then I'm going to grab another deck and give you a general love reading. Manor. Shuffling for Manor. I really hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I feel like you're going to have a celebration. Maybe a union. Maybe an engagement. Follow your intuition. Something's getting poured into your cup. Doves might be significant to you, like personally. Maybe you need to look up the spiritual meaning of a dove, or not just the assumed meanings. Manor, shuffling for Manor. I see happiness coming in. Maybe you have kids or you're going to, but I do see kids playing. Hi, Amara. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for liking as well. Am I saying that right, Amira? Questions are $10 via Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo, but the generals are free. All right, I'm going to shuffle this one more time. I'm going to grab my other deck. I'm going to get that other deck cleared out. All right, let me get this shuffled. Okay. Sounds good. I'll get you after I finish reading for Manor. I feel like a new beginning is coming in for you, Menor. I've seen that card come out twice. I feel like right now you're building a foundation. Just make sure you're building it without cracks, is what I just seen. Really get to know somebody and their personality and who they are. Don't jump too quickly, is what I just heard. Be patient. Somebody might still be healing from past wounds as well. That could be you or somebody else. You got to fully clear out your energy and not bring on the past into the future, is what I just heard. Follow your intuition and keep manifesting because you know what's right for you. If something feels off, trust it. You're being spiritually guided. Something needs to have more balance here, and you need to trust your intuition. All right. Let me grab this other deck right quick. Shuffling for Menor. And then I'm going to, I guess it's clear out the energy and everything really good. I'm going to light the Palo Santo and then we'll dig into your read. Let me get this shuffled up for you, Menor. All right. Where did I put my lighter? Here it is. Something significant with dragon's blood or dragon's blood sage. Maybe you need to get some or burn some. Okay. Move this over here. And then give me 2 seconds. Let me move this. It's all in my face. I don't know if that's going to help. I feel like it's going to go straight towards me still. All right. What is it that Menor needs to know? What Menor needs to know? I have finances and career, but it came in reverse. Your financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, but it came out reverse. So I don't feel like that's an issue. Then we have worth waiting for, but it was in reverse. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Maybe if this person's been putting you off, you don't need to wait any longer. And this could be the one. This is interesting. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Interesting. Well, I guess it's really positive though, because you guys don't have financial issues is what I'm seeing. Like that's not a factor in your relationship. I don't feel like you need to wait around. Go for what it is that you want. Because I do feel like this is the one, like it is a union, right? I feel like you guys are really playful with each other because on the bottom it's playfulness, right? Here, I'll show you that. To recapture the romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to have fun and shine. Maybe you guys need to be more flirty because flirty's on the underneath. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. And then honeymoon. What? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Honeymoon. New love. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. Ooh. I'm digging this read. Right? I'm saying the same thing. What do we have for this? One more. She needs to know. We have the Three of Swords. I feel like you might have been heartbroken in the past. I feel like there's still something you need to get over or heal from your past. Don't be impulsive. I do feel like you need to take action. I do see you defending your beliefs. If you have to defend your beliefs upon somebody, then it's not. But I feel like that also could be in the past. You shouldn't have to defend yourself with the person that you're in. Also, don't live in a daydream. The person you're with or person, maybe it's a prior person, live in the reality. I believe there's going to be a lot of movement, there's going to be something coming in quick towards you. I feel like you need to work on balancing out something and maybe adapting. There's something that you need to prioritize that's more important than where you're currently focused. You need to balance your heart and your head here. Like really work on emotional control. Don't jump too quickly. Really get to know somebody. And we have the Queen of Coins. But like you need to be practical in this situation. Don't rush things. Don't go too quickly. Just enjoy the honeymoon phase, like getting to know each other, really getting to know somebody and who they are. That way you can decide if that's the one you really want. Like, what if they have some of the things that like really drive you crazy? Is that something you're willing to live with for the rest of your life? One of those things. I do see you guys like work well together as a team, but just kind of make sure that you're balancing things out because there's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make. But this is all like in building together. Make sure you keep the lines of the communication open and don't close yourself off whenever there's an argument. I feel like there's something that you've really gotten. You need to go within to get it. Like the answers that you seek, you need to go within and contemplate if this is the person for you or if you should be spending your time on them. But I mean, if this is the one, like underneath that card, I feel like don't daydream and make somebody into the person that they're not. Enjoy the person that you have in front of you and really look at them as who they are. Like remain emotional control is a big thing and balancing that, like your heart and your head and keeping your emotions under control. Trust your intuition. Be insightful. You know which way to go. Like you already know the answers that you seek is what I keep hearing. And then we have the Nine of Coins, but it was sideways. Don't obsess over making something work, right? Because the future your labor is going to pay off. But, don't be reckless in a situation. I feel like you're being guided and birds could be of significance to you. This could be really abundant, right? This person could be like a really good provider. They could be like, you guys can be really prosperous together. Just don't live in a daydream. You have to love a person for who they are and all their faults and like who they are in general. So make sure that kind of like, when you get into something new, you don't see somebody for who they are. You can't change anybody. You have to love them fully. So just make sure that that's the one that you want, right? Because it could be really good. Like this could be a very like fruitful beginning. It could be a really fruitful relationship. As long as those lines of the communication are open, it'll move forward like really nicely. It'll be like a very harmonious kind of union. Or you can't expect to be somebody to be who they aren't. You have to love who they are. And then we have the Lovers, right? There's going to be choices you have to make, but there's going to be a beautiful union as well. Because also when I showed you when I was pre-shuffling, we had the Four of Wands, right? Like community, celebration, could be a marriage coming in. But, you know, I feel like this is like a love, it's a union, it's guided, it's, you know, you two are brought together, but you still have your freedom of choice. You just have to make sure those lines of communication are open and that you have a nice, healthy balance and not like an obsessive relationship. You can't be under each other all the time. You still have to give the relationship areas to breathe. Like you guys still need to give each other space to breathe and be your own individual people is what I just heard, but still be able to come together and still grow together as well. Because you have to be able to grow individually and give each other space, but also be able to grow together and still do things together, right? Like don't like neglect your friends or, you know, not trust somebody whenever they go out. These are just like instances. Like you have to have full trust in somebody. And that could be like, don't let your imagination run wild or live in a daydream. You have to live in the reality of you guys are growing. You're going to grow together, right? Just make sure that there's a lot of like balance in the situation. Truth is coming out. Be truthful with each other. Be fair. Have a like keep everything very clear between you guys of what you want, kind of where you're going, just honesty. Make sure that the lines of communication are open so that you can be honest with each other and don't close off those lines of communication. You have the wisdom. Trust your wisdom, right? Trust your intuition because it's being guided to you. I feel like you will be like there's going to be a transition period. But every relationship goes through transition periods. Just make sure that you keep yourself balanced between like where your mind's going and your emotions are going. Like don't let them run wild or don't let your imagination run wild when things get hard. Practice self-control and discipline. And that's what's going to make this relationship fruitful, right? That's what's going to help it grow. It's going to cultivate it. It's going to nourish it. Just make sure you heal anything that you might have from the past. That way you don't bring it into the current relationship. That's what I have for you. Thank you, Manor. It was a pleasure reading for you. All right, I'm going to get these cards mixed up, and then I will read for you, Amara. Oh, you're welcome. Most definitely. And I guess Amara is going to be the last one for today. There might be something that you need to cut off or cut out, Amara. Shuffling for Amara. I feel like there's going to be some new people coming into your life, maybe new friends. I feel like you're being guided in the direction that you need to go, and it's going to keep you, like you're going to be fulfilled. Something's going to make your heart, like your soul, fulfilled, if that makes sense, Amara. There's something that you're working hard at and you're really meticulous. I feel like you have high standards for yourself and for others, but not in like a bad way, you know? I need to turn this down. I'm kind of blinded. All right, it's a little bit better. All right, sometimes the journeys we go on, we may not understand, but we just have to trust the process. Hi, Yusray. Oh, it's okay. I thought you had left. I'm lovely. I'm shuffling up the cards for Amara. If you have specific questions, it's $10. It's all like kind of pinned up there, like Cashapp, Venmo, or PayPal. But if you're just wanting a general, it's free. And then I will get you next because I know you were in here yesterday, but you had to go. 1, 3, 2. And then you will be next. And you're going to be my last one. Tomorrow was going to be my last one, but, you know, I know that you were in here yesterday. So I appreciate you coming back. Shuffling for Amara. There's something new you might be nurturing in the near future. There's going to be some decisions and choices that you need to make, Amara. Or trust your gut. If it makes you feel like you need to shit, then it's shit. Take it how it resonates. Trust your gut. Okay. All right, give me 2 seconds. Let me clear the energy, Amara, and then I'm going to get to your reading. Give me 2 seconds. My homemade leap. All right. You might hear knocks in your house. You might need to sage your house, Amara. That could be what trust your gut is about as well. All right, Amara. What do we have for Amara? That flung out. Somebody might be deceitful that's within your energy. And somebody might just be like kind of envious of you. Somebody might have something to say about everything you do. And we also have power. Stand within your power. I heard block them out. And then balance. And on the bottom, we have new beginnings. And there's a transformation going on in your third eye. Don't be scared about what it is that the truth is going to come out. And then you're going to be rewarded. Like I feel like you're going to recognize it. I feel like you're going through a transformation right now. You might be working on your manifestation, or you need to. Trust what it is you see and what you feel. Or something you're stuck in your head about, but the truth is going to come out about it. I feel like there's something that needs to be balanced within your life. Maybe you need to cut somebody out. I'm not sure. Let's dig into this and see what it is. We have the Magician and the World. I feel like you need to trust your own powers and what it is, like some creation that you're working on, right? I heard you are the magician. I feel like you're mastering something within inside yourself when people are watching you transform. There's something somebody doesn't want you to know. There's something that gets you choked up, or somebody doesn't let you speak that's in your area. And somebody in your reality, somebody might make you cry whenever they do this because my eyes are watering. That way you can't see the reality of the situation. But I heard you are the magician. Keep mastering yourself. You have the willpower to get through this. Stand in your own power. Because what it is that you want harmony in your life. I feel like there's something that's being completed. I feel there's some kind of partnership that's going to be coming in, but you need to work on getting something balanced first. Archangel Michael might be significant to you, or maybe he has his hands in this situation. We have the Six of Cups. Somebody might try to bring you down because of things you did in the past or done whenever you were younger. I heard don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. It's just because they're jealous. We have the Hermit. Like maybe you might be kind of going within and really doing some self-work within yourself and gaining new insight to the reality of situations that are going on. Stand your ground with the Nine of Wands here. Don't let people shake you. I feel like you might be feeling like kind of exhausted right now, right? Like you're unsure of people's motives that are around you. I feel like you might be kind of stressed out right now or have like kind of tension within your back and in your shoulders. I heard go get a massage. Take more spiritual baths. There's some connection here, right? That you just need to stand your ground within them. Be resilient. I feel like you might be unsure of somebody's motives, and somebody just, whenever you talk to them, like I see you just being like, oh, like they're just exhausting to talk to. And we have the Star card. Trust your faith. I feel like this is being guided. I feel like soon you're going to be rejuvenated with something that's really familiar to you. Just stand in your own power and keep on working on mastering yourself. Who cares what others think or what they say to you? And if somebody brings up something from the past or somebody tries to throw something in your face is what I'm seeing, don't let them confuse you. Somebody tries to bring chaos into your life, but I feel like you're seeing it now. Like your eyes are being opened, and that's what you need to cut out. And I heard it doesn't matter who they are. You can love somebody from a distance. That way you can be like, have your own emotional stability, like your own peace of mind. And not have somebody like destroying your peace. Or don't let anybody destroy your peace. Your home is your safe haven. Sometimes you might not want to go home, or maybe it was in the past. Maybe that's the person you need to get rid of. Or maybe your home is like your shelter, your safe haven from whatever this is. Sometimes you need to block people. Keep a healthy balance. I feel like you're regaining emotional control over what it is that you want. I feel like you're going to be really emotionally stable and satisfied within yourself. Just keep standing your ground and being resilient. Like, don't be afraid to take a stand against somebody. That's what's going to make this balance come within. You need to balance like kind of the things that are going on. Like those negative people, because we have the Sun reversed, right? But also we have, you know, the King of Cups, with big on like emotional control and balance between your heart, like your mind and your heart, and where it is that you need to go and your emotions. Like, don't let people say things to you and it affect your inner peace, right? Block those people out and cut them off is what I just heard. Get the negativity out of your life. Negative people, they have to go is what I just heard. Surround yourself with positive, upbeat people. And keep going for your desires. Don't let people destroy the direction that it is that you want to go. Go for those desires, because that's how you're going to have like this legacy. I feel like maybe I heard somebody say, what would the people think? And then we have the Hierophant. Who cares what everybody else thinks? The only thing that matters is what you think. Create your own legacy is what I just heard, and keep going for it. I feel like with the Three of Cups, you're going to have like some new friends come in. There's going to be a new sense of, I heard, camaraderie, and happiness is coming into you. Don't let people take your happiness or destroy it in any sort of way. Don't let people make you feel like you're stuck or suspended. Release those people. Hey, AAW. I think Tony went to bed, love. Amara. Yeah, trust your intuition, Amara. You know the wisdom and the steps that you need to take. Don't let somebody taint your unconscious or make you feel like something's not going to work. Keep being encouraged, like standing your courage, right? Keep being determined and going on your own path. Do what you're passionate about. And just because people are jealous, let them feel insecure. They're jealous because they're insecure within themselves. And that's why they're down here looking at you like, oh, or saying things to bring you down. Cut those people out of your life. Because the thing is, they're looking at you just because they're envious of you. And you don't need those people and that negativity in your life. I feel like you have a new sense of spirituality that's coming in, and you're going to recognize these new feelings. You're going to be rejuvenated within your peace. Keep following your intuition here, because that's where you're going to have this new beginning, because you're transforming, right? This is all a huge transformation. Keep manifesting your dreams, and don't let people get you stuck in your head and make you fearful about what direction that you're going. Cut those people out of your life, because you know your truth, and that's what's going to make you like recognize. People are going to recognize you, right? You're going to be rewarded for what it is that you went through. This is like a light shining down. You're going to be blessed here and see the emotion. Don't let people disturb you and your peace and where it is that you're going. You need to let them go. I'm going to grab you an angel card, Amara, because I feel drawn to. Amara. All right, you have 2. Hello from heaven. Archangel Azrael. Your loved ones are in heaven, and they're doing fine. Let go of your worries and feel their loving blessings. Then we have brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel. Yes, your ideas are divinely guided. Please take action to bring the ideas into fruition. Heck yeah. I dig it. That's an awesome read. All right, so next we have 132. Is it Yusra? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Okay, awesome. I didn't want to butcher your name. I feel like there might be burdens that you're releasing, and you're accomplishing something grand. I hear you might need to release conflict, or there might be some kind of conflict in something that you're working on. Yusra. I heard, don't let people block where your heart is guided. You're moving on to something new. Hey, AW, are you wanting to read, babe? Yusra. Because if not, then Yusra will be my last one. Okay. There might be some conflict that you're walking away from, or you need to use from. You might be conflicted within yourself, is what I just heard. You're moving on from the Tower moment. Get that cleared out. Oh, my nose ditching. Download. Sorry. Oh, your ex made you feel unstable? I'm glad that you left that situation behind. But like there's a lot of reflection going on and healing and rebalancing, clearing out. If you have anything in your house still left of your ex, you need to get it out of your house because that still keeps that negative energy around you. That way you can cut those ties, those soul ties. You don't want somebody else's energy around you, especially whenever you're healing. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Audrey. Oh, you're so sweet. I love you. All right, let me finish mixing these up. But also, if you need to talk to somebody, don't keep all your emotions bottled up because sometimes we have to voice what it is that we feel out in order to kind of like cleanse your soul is what I just heard. Like, don't suffer in silence. Get it out. I feel like you're coming into like some new foundations coming in, something happy, something that's your destiny. This was destiny to make your foundation more firm. You're going to achieve a lot. I'm going to shuffle one more time, and then I'm going to sage. Yeah, destiny came out again on the bottom. Ooh, there's something big. I'm excited. All right, let's clear out this energy. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button as well. It helps the channel grow, and I appreciate it. Helps with the algorithm and all of that jazz. With the new person? That's awesome. Give me 2 seconds. Hey, Quicksilver, thank you for being here. I heard don't jump into things too quickly, especially if you're not finished healing, because you don't want to take your past baggage into your present. What do we have for you, Sra? Awesome. We have spiritual union, recognition and reward, accelerated motion sideways. I feel like whatever you're doing in a situation, you need to go slowly and positive movement forward. We have the universe, triumph, base chakra, emotional loss, rejoice and celebration. There's something in here that's divinely guided by the universe. This could be like a union with somebody new. Like you're going to be rewarded, but I don't feel like things are going to move as fast as you want them to, but you need to move slow is what I just heard. You're going to be triumphant, and there's still something in your chakras, like the base and the foundation of yourself, that you need to clear out and get over. Don't jump before you look. That's what I just heard. All right. What do we have for Yusra? Let me get my hands wet. Yusra. What do we have for Yusra? Spiritual union, recognition, reward. Of the world in reverse. There's some kind of lack of closure that you need to get rid of. And I feel like that's clearing of the energy within your house. We also have spiritual union, again, 2 of Cups, like a unity, a partnership. There's some kind of connection, and that's right under recognition and reward. Like you're being rewarded for a job well done. But make sure you clear out all of the past and the past baggage and don't bring it into your future relationship because that'll taint it. And then we have Ace of Cups, new feelings, spirituality. You need to trust your intuition with things. And I feel like these new feelings are positive. But I also feel like you might kind of get frustrated because it's not going to go as fast as you want it to. But this is good. You need to take things slow. Then we have the Hierophant and also King of Cups. I feel like this person might be a great provider. Possibly you're a great provider. And I feel like you're really prosperous and abundant. But, you know, make sure that you stand true in who you are. And I feel like this is guided like on a spiritual base. Because we have the Hierophant and also the spiritual union. Like it is guided. You two are brought together for a reason. 2 of Cups. We have the Strength sideways. Somebody might be prideful, or they might have weaknesses that they need to work on. Don't doubt yourself and where it is that you need to go. You need to like be courageous within yourself and moving forward. Or don't let pride get in your way. This could be you or another person because that's on the 2 of Cups. You need to be resilient. Don't be afraid to stand your ground and talk what it is that you feel. Because that's open lines of communication, right? But you're a very resilient person. And that's what this person cherishes about you. But I also heard don't put all the eggs on the table at one time. It has to be earned. We have the Star card sideways. Don't let insecurities get in the way of like what it is you've been wishing for, because we have the Hierophant and the Star, and those are both sideways, right? So I feel like this is something that you've been hoping for. I feel like you feel a new sound, like a new sense of like rejuvenation within yourself, and you're really excited about what this is that's going on. But don't let your insecurities get in your way. That's, I feel, something that you need to work on, possibly healing still, and just being courageous in who you are and your inner strength. Don't doubt yourself or let somebody put doubts into you. And we have the 3 of Cups, or the 3 of Coins, which is like more like you guys are going to be collaborating. You might be collaborating with new people, or a new team might be surrounding you. But I feel like you're going to be building with this person, right? I feel like you guys are going to be building something great. Maybe you guys are going to be breaking generational curses. This is what I just heard. I feel like this is kind of bringing on like you standing your ground, making like a new sense of security around you, right? Like you feel protected is what I just heard. But just be practical in this situation. I can't speak. Maybe you might find it hard to express your emotions that time. Like you can't say you don't feel like you're saying the right words to get it out, or maybe you don't speak the words of your emotions because you're scared to. That's something that you need to overcome and stand firm in how it is that you feel, because nobody can fix something whenever you go through trials if they don't know what you're feeling. You can't work through things if somebody doesn't know. Don't assume that people know how you feel without you voicing it. But there's still some things that you need to release. Because I see, like with the Hangman, like you're still kind of stuck. You're still suspended. There's still some things that you need to release and heal. That's why you're having to move slowly within this. That's why the whole like don't put all your eggs and don't put all your eggs on the table. Don't tell everything about yourself and your past. You need to let that past go, and don't bring that past into the future. Because if it's not fully healed, it's kind of like you're taking baggage onto your new. Like your new union that's coming in. Stand in that Leo energy, and that's what's going to make you soar. Possibly somebody might be a Leo. I don't know. There's a lot of Leo energy in here. There's a lot of lions all over here. I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement. Maybe you're going to be leaving. Maybe you're going to be moving. But I feel like there's a lot of decisions and planning taking place. I feel like possibly you guys could be moving on to a new home, or you might be leaving your home. I feel like you're really curious. It's kind of like curious about this new beginning, but make sure that somebody's not all talk, and don't be, make sure they're not manipulative, or you're not being manipulative, especially in certain situations whenever you get into like arguments or disagreements or things of that nature. And I also heard like, that manipulation could be stemmed from like past things that you dealt with. You don't have to be that way. I heard bring truth into this situation at all times. Make sure somebody's not all talk, and don't stress out about things that are unknown. Enjoy the curiosity of the new and getting to know somebody. Enjoy that. Don't move too quickly. Because I see like the Page of Swords is facing and looking up at the Two of Wands. So it's like, you're making new decisions. You're wondering the wonder of the new, the what is, right? It's like you're curious about what's going to go on and how this is going to work out, and, daydream about like all the things that could be. But just make sure you kind of take it slow and don't jump too quickly, because when things are new, they're really exciting, but you don't want to make mistakes. You know what I mean? Just enjoy that curiosity, that moment. Enjoy the moment. I call it the honeymoon phase, right? It's the in lust phase. The butterflies and elephants in your stomach. Enjoy it. Enjoy being playful with each other here with the Devil. And then we also have the 10 of Coins, right? Because I feel like there's something that's going to be coming in. Maybe you're starting a new legacy. Maybe somebody's going to be getting an inheritance soon. But there's going to be accumulation of more money. And that could be the joining of you guys. It brings in like more money. It's more fruitful. Maybe you guys end up moving in together here in the future. But take it slow and enjoy the moment of now. Don't live in the future and don't daydream. But get rid of the past baggage and work on healing on yourself and getting all the rest of the crap, kind of like cleaning out your house, cleaning out the old, cleaning out your soul. Anything that you might take with you and your subconscious needs to be cleaned out. That way you don't taint this new relationship, because it is guided for you. I feel like it is a wish fulfillment. Stand strong within yourself and don't doubt yourself. Trust your intuition at all times. And that's what's going to bring on this motion, this accelerated motion. But I feel like it's moving forward, but it's just going to move slow. And that's okay, because that's what you need right now. And that's what I have for you. You're welcome. Most definitely. All right, now we're going to move to Audrey. Oh, you're most welcome. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you part of our group. Our little community that's slowly growing. I'm excited. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Let me clear this out real quick. That's too many things. Shuffling for Audrey. You might be feeling nauseous sometimes, Audrey. Are you, for some reason? Because for some reason I feel kind of nauseous. Not to where I'm going to throw up, but just kind of like, ugh. Like in your throat, like just kind of, ugh. Might be anxiety related. Kind of choked up. I don't know. It's just kind of like a nauseous feeling. Like nervous, stomachy type feeling. Like butterflies. You're not pregnant, are you? That's an odd question. Not that you know of. That's funny. Keep hearing that song. I'm all shook up. Ooh. By Elvis. Hey, Cancel. I'm going to read Audrey. I'm going to see how I feel because I've been on here quite a while, but possibly. So please stand by and I'll let you know. Is it Cansu or Cancel? Like kind of like soul, but without the L. Let me know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Cancel you? Well, I was way off. My bad. If you guys have specific questions, they are $10 via Cashapp, PayPal, or Venmo. That's all in the little tag up there. If you click on it, it'll give you that information. And generals are free. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It does help the algorithm, and I greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you. Shuffling for Audrey. Audrey. There's a lot of changes going on within your life, Audrey. I feel like there's kind of like a lot of choices and decisions. Either now in the near future is what I just heard. My eye itches. Something you need to open your eyes to see clearly. heard you're a light to others around you. Okay, let me clear the energy real quick. And we're going to dig into your read, Audrey. I really appreciate your donation. Thank you so much. All right. And I'm going to grab a Monology card for you because I was told to. You're welcome. All right. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put on my homemade bleep. Okay, let's rock and roll. I feel like I need to re-wet my napkin. What do we have for Audrey? New romantic cycle begins? What? New moon in Libra. And on the bottom, a personal issue reaches resolution. New full moon in Cancer. What do we have for Audrey? Let me move that to the side. Okay. We have throat chakra. There's something you need to speak up about. So there's something you're not speaking because it's sideways. Maybe you need to clear it out. Then we have spiritual strength. I just heard you need to lift spiritual weights. You're getting your spiritual strength on. I feel like trapped in fear is sideways. Like you're no longer scared to be yourself is what I just heard. Patience, fulfillment of wishes, and shadow work. I feel like you like who you see in the mirror because you've done a lot of work on the inside. That you look at your reflection and you like what you see. I feel like you just need to be patient. Because there is something that you've been wanting and wishing for, and it's going to come in. Let me adjust my seat. It's much better. What do you have for Audrey? Throat chakra, spiritual strength. I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities you've been taking on. That's what I just heard. But I also feel like you're not taking on other people's burdens, right? And you're starting to feel very accomplished within yourself and who you've become. Yeah, exactly. Confirmation. The 5 of Cups reversed. You're accepting yourself. You're ready to move on. You're finding peace within your life. And that's what the spiritual strength is. That's awesome. Look at you. You come on, girl. You're choosing happiness over anything else. You're accepting who you are. You have a new sense of awareness of what it is that's around you with the 4 of Cups reversed. This is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I just heard glow up from the flow up. I feel like you've really worked hard in cultivating this. Lilies might be significant to you. You're standing in your own power with strength here. I think you become a stronger person, right? You're more courageous. You trust who you are. It's like your inner strength, right? You're following what it is that you're convicted to do. I feel like you've done a lot of work within yourself. And that's why you realize, like, I'm not letting anything get in the way of my peace or disturb my peace and my happiness. You're having like newfound faith within yourself. It's kind of like your wishes are going to come true. I feel like you now feel like rejuvenated in who you are. Like something went on that you feel rejuvenated in. You're no longer letting people get in your head and make you scared of outcomes or afraid of who you are, afraid of speaking the truth and what it is that you want. You're aware of your surrounding and the people that are in your circle, and you're accepting yourself, right? It's like you look in the mirror and you love what you see. I feel like you're still working on kind of like speaking your truth is what I just heard. Like you're still working on clearing out your throat. It's like what you have to say, kind of like saying what you say when you need to say it, right? I feel like you're loving yourself, and that's what you've learned to do. Like you're falling in love with yourself. You're being strong. You're being resilient, right? You're not letting people in your circle that are kind of like you're not sure about or that you feel are negative people, but that's not the word that I'm looking for, but just like, icky people. You're not dealing with them anymore. You're not letting them in your circle because you know that they're just like grimy. So it's like you're standing up for yourself. You're taking that stand. You're being resilient. You're embracing what it is that you need. I feel like you're a walking inspiration and you're inspiring yourself. You're working on your creative and your willpower. Like you have this willpower that's like you've been gifted a gift. You're creating something new. I feel like you've created a new you. And that's gone from like going within, right? Now you've like had this great insight. And this great insight is that you're standing in your spiritual strength. You're accepting yourself. You're moving on, right? You're finding peace within your life. You're choosing to be happy. You're aware of the people within your circle. You're no longer going to let people make you scared to say what it is that you need to say. And like you have this new sense of hope and faith. Like you're being rejuvenated. It's kind of like wishing on a star. You're going to be like, you have more self-control, not letting people inflict what it is and their thoughts or their negativity within yourself, right? And this is what's bringing in your fulfillment of wishes, the things that you want. You're wishing on a star. You're getting those things. They are going to come through, right? You're moving forward into like a new sense of like success, and the success is coming into you, right? And it's because it's kind of like you're disciplined within yourself. And we have the Two of Swords sideways, right? You're no longer like choosing the less of two evils or like this stalemate. You're not being indecisive in what it is that you want. You're making those decisions, right? And you're cutting those people off. You're not letting people like, bring bad luck. You're not choosing that to be within your life. You're not letting people like take control over your life and feeling like you're no longer feeling like you have this lack of control that set it up. I feel like you've really taken control over your life from a situation that had happened to you. And like, that's what now you kind of cling to it. You're no longer letting somebody else have the control. You're taking the control. And that's what's bringing in this happiness. But there's also a surprise coming in, right? I feel like you're embracing that sensitive side of you because it's okay to be vulnerable and still be strong within yourself. And I feel like that's the balance that you're learning how to do. You're not being impulsive or letting people impulsive or letting overbearing people within your life. But sometimes you need to make sure that you're not too overbearing yourself. Like don't hold yourself back, right? I feel like you're overcoming these challenges. Like you see the big picture now of what it is. And it's kind of like the meaning of life is what I just heard. And you're choosing to stay balanced and to choose that happiness and have that peace within you. I feel like you went through a lot of shit, right? You might have felt like a failure at one point, like your world was collapsing down. You felt like completely defeated, but then you realized, hey, this is just the ending of a cycle. What can I learn from this situation? Where is it that I'm going? And you've picked yourself up, you've dusted off. I start to shake them haters off, and you're moving on to where it is that you need to be. Yes, Josiah. Okay. I feel like you got a complete recharge in who it is that you are and that you want. I feel like now like you're not letting people be greedy with you. It's like you're working on your abundance, your prosperity, right? You're the provider within yourself. You're not letting somebody like, make sure like pride doesn't get away. You're not letting people like punish you for things that you have not done, for instance. It's kind of like a broad range of what that is. But you know how like you do something good, but then somebody wants to act like you've done something wrong. But yet you know you haven't done anything wrong. And just because you have something to say it. As long as it's not being said in malice, then you've done nothing wrong. You're speaking the truth. You know, just watch the way that you say things, right? Because you're being successful, you're being victorious in who you are and where it is that you're going. You're going to be recognized for it. I feel like people are going to be, and they are very proud of you from the journey that you've gone to. Keep healing those childhood wounds, because I feel like this overwhelming sense of harmony and accomplishments are coming into you. Like you're finding this love for yourself, and you're loving on yourself, and you love it. You love your peace, and you love it where it is that you're going. And you're working on fulfilling yourself and healing those childhood wounds that you've gone through, or something, you know, the memories that you have are being healed, and you're like learning how to embrace those memories and enjoy it without them overtaking you, and going down like a sorrowful type emotion, right? You're bringing in the truth and where it is, and you see the clarity of where your life is going, and you're excited about this new sense of freedom, right? You're exploring what it is. It's like this, there's just something new. It's like this, like you're waking up and you see the world in a whole new light, and that's exciting, right? And you're wanting to share what it is that you've learned. Things might be flying in your face, and you're like, oh wow, look at that, but that was just like an orb, and I thought that it hit me, but it didn't. Which was weird, because something just flew and hit me in the face. So something's just like flying and hitting you in the face, and you're just seeing it like in a whole new light, is what I heard. And this is what's going to bring in, like, you're going to have more money. You're working hard. You're doing your due diligence. You're creating something new within yourself in a whole new future. You're seeing things in a whole new light, and that's making you feel secure, and you're comfortable in it. Like you're comfortable within yourself, because you're not going to let somebody trap you, and you're not going to let people that are like liars or have untrue motives in your area, because now that you see it, I feel like you're just very strategic in the way it is, and you no longer will have deceptive people around you. You're going to be rejoicing and meeting new people. There's going to be happiness coming in. You are happy. You're enjoying that, and the fruits of your labor are paying off, and that's because you've done this work within inside you. Like you've worked on your subconscious thoughts, and your clarity is coming. And that's what I have for you. Thank you, Audrey. You know what? I'm going to pull you an angel card real quick, because I feel drawn to. All right. So Audrey, you're going to be my last one. I will do live reads again, possibly next weekend, maybe in the middle of the week. I'm not sure. I'll post it on my page, and whoever I wasn't able to read for, I'll read for you then. I don't like reading when I feel drained, because I don't feel like that's fair to you guys, because you're not getting my full energy, and I'm not able to fully pick up on yours. So it's like after this read, I just feel like I was zapped with a bug zapper. So I'm like, no. So I'm going to stop on ahead. Audrey. What do we have for Audrey? We have Indigo Crystal Children. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. I feel like this sensitivity is possibly for the things you've gone through. You can help children, but I feel that people that are energy sensitive, you'll be able to help them. And I feel that you notice that. Then we have relationship harmony. I have never pulled this card before. I love it. Archangel Ragiel says, we angels are opening the heart of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. That's amazing. And on the bottom, moon cycles, Archangel Haniel. I cannot see with the glare. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations, and capitalize on these cycles. So I dig it. That's what I have for you, Audrey. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for the donation. All right, so with that, I appreciate everyone that stopped in the room. I've truly enjoyed reading for you guys. I appreciate all of you. So until next time, you guys smash that like button if you haven't already. Helps the channel grow. And if you find yourself coming back, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. You're very welcome. Oh, thank you, Audrey. So until next time, you guys stay epic, stay awesome, stay blessed, stay fabulous, and I'll see you again. Bye, guys.